What's going on, guys? This is Snoop603 for Shustybang, and today I want to cover a couple of things. First, and most importantly, Battlefield 4, things that I feel are worth knowing, and second, our plans for Battlefield 4 when it all comes out. A lot of stuff's been thrown around the past few days regarding Battlefield 4, so I apologize if you guys think I'm going to regurgitate a bunch of crap, but that's not the case. I feel it is important to know a few things, so first and most importantly, to clarify and simplify, I'm just going to share some of the new confirmed information that I think is definitely worth everyone's time, hence the video title. Second, a lot of you guys are asking what our plans are for Battlefield 4 when it comes out. So let's start with the things worth knowing about Battlefield 4 first, which to me there really isn't that much to go over, so it's going to be short and sweet, and then I'm going to cover what we plan on doing for Battlefield 4. The past couple of days have been pretty crazy. There's been a lot of stuff that's come out, and yet at the same time, it's really not a whole much of anything. Keep in mind, we're still 6 to 7 months out from even seeing the beta, so things can and probably will change. Let's talk about the beta specifically. A lot of talk regarding when the beta is and who gets in on it. Originally, we were told the beta was set for late 2013, just a ballpark figure, and the only people we knew of that would be able to get access to it were those that pre-ordered Medal of Honor Warfighter, and that was all we knew. Well, lucky for us, a lot has come out in the past few days, and we now have 3 different ways to access the beta. Thanks to a tweet from Ian Tournay, the Battlefield 3 community manager, he did say that the Battlefield 4 beta would indeed be happening in the fall of 2013. Still gives us a 3-month window, but at least it is confirmed to definitely be in the fall of 2013. Also, a screenshot has appeared on Battlefield, citing various sources that there is an exclusive Battlefield 4 beta for premium members. That is pretty damn awesome. I know a lot of people were hoping to get that. It does say exclusive Battlefield 4 beta access for Battlefield 3 premium members. That could mean actual legit exclusive access, or maybe just early access. No one really knows for sure yet. That's the only thing that's kind of vague as far as that goes. Last but not least, if you pre-order the Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition, which is $70, it says you get exclusive access to the beta, so again, we're not really sure what exclusive means, as well as some bonus content, which I'm going to cover in a few minutes. So to recap, 3 ways to get in on the Battlefield 4 beta are: you've pre-ordered Medal of Honor Warfighter, you are a Battlefield 3 premium member, or you pre-order the Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition, which goes for $70. Onto the game itself. There's an updated game engine. Gone is the new for Battlefield 3 Frostbite 2.0 game engine, because Battlefield 4 is going to run on Frostbite 3.0. With that, we'll get new, more improved map destruction, which I know a lot of people were not satisfied with in Battlefield 3. Be a new playable female character in the game. However, you will not be able to play her in multiplayer. I'm not sure why that is, but that was confirmed from an article I read. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I would love to see it for the lady gamers that keep saying they want to have a female character play at, but it is what it is. I could take it or leave it. Personally, I'd like to see it, but whatever. It's out of my hands, so there's nothing I can do about it. Some people did say their concern was that the women would be smaller than the men and would have smaller hitboxes. To me, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because you make it sound like all the women are 5 feet tall and weigh 90 pounds, and all the guys are 6'5" and 300 pounds. Guys, they can create the in-game women characters that have the same body size as the men, because let's face it, a lot of women have the same build as men. So that was the most common concern I saw regarding female characters in multiplayer, and it is by far the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So how about a little common sense, guys? Now, to bounce back, covering the Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition, which is $70, it did say you get exclusive access to the beta as well as some bonus content. Well, we are 99% sure that bonus content is the Drone Strike expansion pack. This will be awarded, it does say it'll be awarded to those pre-ordered Battlefield 4, so I can't see how it couldn't be that. Literally all we know about it right now, though. It is worth knowing, though, because we know we at least get one expansion pack. So if you pre-order Battlefield 4, you will be rewarded with this expansion pack. Easy enough. That's really about it for, to me, what I think is worth knowing on Battlefield 4 as of today, this video, the posting date, whatever it is. More information comes out, we'll be sure to add our 2 cents to it. Notice I didn't do anything about a trailer breakdown. There's already a bunch out there, and I didn't feel like adding the pile at this time, even though we have in the past, and we probably will in the future. But for this go-around, I decided to pass on the trailer breakdown. On to the meat of it. What are our plans for Battlefield 4? We're going to be doing the same damn thing we did with Battlefield 3, just more and better than before. The weapon reviews will commence as usual. We're just going to update the graphics to make it look a little bit more professional. Really, that's all that's going to change. You guys love what we did before. That's where most of our growth came from. And there's a saying of, don't fix it if it ain't broke. So we're not going to mess with the original formula. However, I'm going to repeat this several times between now and when Battlefield 4 drops, and more often as we get closer to that point. We will not be doing them ASAP, like the day it drops. we have to get into the game. We have to get into some experience with the weapons and whatnot and get a feel for them, see how they compare to one another, and then we can get things done. I honestly think anyone that gets things done on day one, I wouldn't trust their opinion on the gun because it just came out. They're probably talking out of their ass. Now, I will say that there is at least a possibility of us doing one really quick review on a gun, maybe from the beta. Say that it's the M16A3 that we get again, and say we get 2 weeks of playing in the beta. If that's all we use is that gun, I could maybe see us doing that review inside like the first week or two of the game being released, because that week or two we could take the time to use all the other guns, see how it compares to that, and then we could give you a review. But really, guys, that's honestly the earliest I could see anyone doing a good, legit weapon review for Battlefield 4. You can't rush it. You need to have something to stand on to compare it to. Who knows, when the game comes out, maybe it's a lot easier than I think it's going to be. But I just want to forewarn you, we will be doing them. Don't worry about that. Just got to be patient. We got to let the game progress, give us a chance to dive in, see what everything's like, and then we can get to the weapon reviews. Golf Squad will return. That's another thing I really want to get back into. We have a group of core players that we're always playing with, so you can expect that to return. Just maybe, well, definitively one different person. I believe Tony's still going to be playing with us, so I don't see that changing. Maybe we'll get someone like Scanner Barkley in, because he's one of the guys we're always playing with. Now, anyone that's unfamiliar with Golf Squad, it was just a live commentary, but a group commentary, where it was 4 of us. It was myself, Fake Thriller, Why Not the Tiger, and our friend Veggie530. And we bounced between 4 different persons' perspectives during the gameplay. So, nothing crazy, but it was very entertaining. One of my favorite series. I loved it. And we had a pretty core, good following for it. So, I definitely am looking forward to bringing it back. The Rush Tactics series that I was doing myself, that's definitely going to make a return as well. Only reason I stopped doing them now was that it took a ton of effort and no one was watching them, so I didn't feel like it was worth my time. Great idea, just bad timing. At this point, no one cared because the game was really old. Like I said, great idea, just piss poor timing. I'm definitely going to get into it when Battlefield 4 drops because it was something I've really enjoyed doing. And I think it'll be a little bit more successful at that point in the game when it's still pretty new. Weapon Request Live will commence about a month after release. Just want to be able to get some stuff unlocked first so that I have something other than just a completely naked gun I just, unlocked. We're also going to do other various tactics and tips videos like we did before. But really, that's it. That's all I can tell you guys that, with certainty that we'll be doing when Battlefield 4 comes out. That's going to wrap it up. I do want to hear what you guys want to see us cover in Battlefield 4. Again, I'm going to be asking this question from time to time, as what people want to see is going to change as we get more info on what the game will have. But for what little we know right now, hit me with what you guys want us to see specifically covering for Battlefield 4. Maybe there's something that we don't do that you would like to see. That's going to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate it. If you could do me a favor, take a second to leave a like on the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys don't already, follow us on Twitter because there's a lot of little nitpicky information that we don't bother putting in videos that we try and share and discuss with our followers on Twitter. So if you're not following us over there and you are on Twitter, go ahead and follow us. I promise you guys won't regret it. I'm very active on there every single day. So hit me up. Don't be shy. I like talking to all of you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.